Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1771 halfpenny piece from the reign of King George III. Here is the reverse, and we'll first talk about the design and then move on to the facts and figures. The reverse here sees Lady Britannia with the shield to her side, bearing the Union Jack. In her hand is a sprig or branch of leaves, and in her other hand, pointing upwards, is a spear. She has her hair in a bun and no trident, and is wearing draped clothing, facing to the left. Around her is the word Britannia, split into two parts in capitals, and this refers to the country of Britannia and Lady Britannia as well. Below her, below a double exergue line, is the date of the coin, 1771, when it was made, a long time ago. And then around the rim we can see little teeth, milling or beads, and these are there to prevent the coin from being clipped and metal content being stolen or shaven off, which is of course illegal and would ruin the shape of the coin and its balance and weight and stuff like that. So a nice design for the reverse, and we'll now move on to the obverse of the coin, where we can see a portrait of King George III. He is facing to the right and wears a laureate or wreath crown in his hair. He has a sort of curly style hair and is less long than in some portraits but longer than others. He was on coins for 60 years and had many portraits with many different hairstyles over those decades. Around him is a very simple Latin legend, simply reading Georgius III Rex. This then translates to English as King George III, as you would expect. Rather than cutting off at the neck like some portraits of the King George III do, we see here his shoulders and some of his clothing. He's wearing sort of a military style clothing there with what looks to be a brooch at the front. So there we go, and there's milling around this design as well, that's on both sides to prevent the coin from being clipped. So that's the reverse design and obverse design, and now we'll move on to the facts and figures of this coin. The halfpenny coin from 1771 was minted at the Tower Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between the late 1200s up until 1810. The coin is composed of 100% pure copper. So, as with later halfpennies and later copper coins, although they're still called copper, they were not actually copper, they were alloyed, but this one is pure 100% copper. The weight of the coin is a simple 10 grams, no decimals or anything, a very quite heavy coin for its low value though, and a big diameter of 29 millimeters, so it would be larger than a florin of more modern times, despite being worth 48 times less. A mintage is unknown for this coin, however it is a less common date of this style of halfpenny, so George III halfpennies 1771 is a less common date, although it is unknown how common. A halfpenny coin is of course worth 1/2 of a penny. This is then 1/24 of a shilling, or 1/480th of a pound sterling under the old pre-decimal money system, and back in 1771 a halfpenny was equal to 45 pence today, so not too far away from having a 50p today. A halfpenny back then, similar buying powers, similar things can be bought, similar valued coins in their time, and the coin was then demonetised on the 31st of December 1869, almost 100 years later after being made. Now then, it's been many hundreds of years now, what is the coin worth to collectors? Well, in poor condition it would sell for around £18, fine condition £45, extremely fine condition £120, and £260 for one in top uncirculated condition with no wear, marks or damage on that coin. So there we go, a lovely old coin with a great design on both sides and some great history. Please do comment down below if you have any George III halfpennies in your collection, and as well, while you're down there commenting, please as well hit the subscribe button if you have not done already, as that means a lot to the channel. Thank you very much for watching to the very end, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on the Bits and Bobs channel. Bye!